Marvel's What If is coming out later this month, and people seem to be ignoring it, but I think it's gonna have way more importance and more potential than people realize. Also, Miss Marvel may be pushed into 2022. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome newcomers. So, Marvel's What If, animated show coming out in a few weeks. Actually, I think it's coming out by the time this video comes out, like a week or two. And it basically answers the question of what if X happened? What if Y happened in this situation? What if one thing changed in one situation? And I've seen a lot of people are like kind of ignoring it, being like, whatever, it's just an animated show. But there's more to it. And if you just don't really care about what if, but you really should, it's actually important, then skip to this timestamp where I just give you the update on Miss Marvel's release. So, in addition to it answering the question, what if one thing was changed in X property or X project, it also serves another purpose, which is expanding and fleshing out the multiverse. As we know, Loki just ended, and it's fucking amazing and wild, but it also birthed the multiverse. So, obviously, Marvel can't make $100 million films and shows when they want to flesh out the multiverse fully for just like these different variants and stuff. So instead, they're doing an animated show. That's what it's here for. Also, another testament to it being more important than people realize is that they've tried to get a lot of the live action MCU actors back. They've gotten a lot of them, actually, quite a few. And they wouldn't be doing that because they have to. I mean, yes, it is cheaper to have them back for voice acting, but they also didn't need to do that at all. They really could have just gotten new actors and been done with it, and professional voice actors. They could have really just gotten like more well-trained professional voice actors per se and been done with it. But no, they actively decided to get those actors back, which could implicate that these characters could jump to live action. Another thing is that in the trailer, you see Shumagorath, or you see tentacles, which people are thinking is Shumagorath, who is in Doctor Strange 2. If you don't know, it's just a character who wants to rule realities and stuff like that, and who is a giant squid. And Captain Carter's fighting her, Shumagorath. So there's, oh my god, that's actually gonna be really cool. There's actually a chance that some of these characters, specifically Captain Carter, who is supposed to be this combination of Captain Britain and Captain America, and Captain Britain has wild implications in its own, but you could specifically see Captain Carter in Doctor Strange 2. Ooh, I need to make another video on that, actually. Look out for that. Also, another thing is we got reports that season 2 was in production, I think close to a year ago. So if this series is made to flesh out the multiverse and season 2 has already been in production for a long time before the release of season 1, it's very likely you're going to get this it's very likely you're going to get this series, rather, as the movie, every year, at least once a year, up until Secret Wars. And like I said, I think that's probably going to be 2024, 2025, maybe. So my point is with What If is that it's this cheap but effective, it's this efficient and effective way to flesh out the multiverse, and you shouldn't skip on it. One, because we might see these characters in live action, which I will make another video on explaining that more. And two, it looks like you're going to be getting a lot of these series and way more and more. Oh, also, another point I forgot to mention is that I forgot who it was from Marvel Studios. I think it was Victoria Alonso. And they said that they're essentially making a mini animation studio for this, so they can get more animated series more than likely spinning out of What If. Maybe like spin-off series for these characters. Hey, editor Nerd Theory here. One thing I forgot, or a couple things I forgot to mention for What If is that it seems like they're actually building up to a greater story, and you can see that in some of the advertising, having the heroes marketed as the Guardians of the Multiverse rather. And also I wanted to drop a little bit of a tidbit on y'all's, because I have it. We've seen there was originally, I think it was 11 episodes planned, but I think it got scaled down to 10, and that's probably because of Rona, because I think this series is actually another one that really got impacted by it. But the episodes that we know, it seems like we know about 9 of them, those being Captain Carter, T'Challa Star-Lord, Tony on Sakaar, Party Thor, where he like that one's probably gonna be crazy. Ultron Apocalypse, which is like what if Ultron wins. Gamora as Thanos. Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. Now, from my understanding, is that one is actually what if Crossbones had released that bioweapon in Civil War. I think, from my understanding, that's what that one is. And then 8 is Supreme Strange with that evil Doctor Strange. And then 9 is Tony and Killmonger team up. So just had to throw that in there. All right, back to the video. So comment down below if you think What If is important, or if you're just gonna skip it and you're like, I don't really care about it. Next, Miss Marvel. So I've been I went back and looked at the calendar for Miss Marvel, or for the window date that I gave Miss Marvel, and I realized it's gonna have a lot of overlaps. That spot that I put it at is the most open spot for Marvel material, but it's only a 5-week period. And yes, it still could come out, and it's only a 5-week period. So either one, Marvel and Disney have Miss Marvel have a 5-week release schedule, which is extremely probable, very likely to be honest. But the only series that has followed the releasing more than one episode in a week was WandaVision, and that was for the big premiere of the return of the MCU. So we haven't seen anything else do that, and I don't think What If is going to do that ever. I think What If is going to be once a week. So possible, but I don't know. Or they have it overlap, and by 1 week, either it overlaps Hawkeye by 1 week, or either it overlaps What If by 1 week. And I don't think, after having Twitter conversations with some people, I don't think Marvel Studios is going to want to do that, actually. And the third option, which I think is probably the most likely option, is that this show doesn't release until after Spider-Man No Way Home, putting it coming out either, if it can still make that 2021 release, then it's coming out the last week of 2021. Or personally, I think it's more than likely going to be the very first series of 2022, probably coming out like early to mid January. Oof. I'll put a date on screen, or the dates on screen that it could be. So that's really it for Miss Marvel. Go ahead, comment down below if you think I'm right or wrong about this, or if you think Miss Marvel is still going to be coming in 2021. I hope it is, but I was just looking at that schedule again, and I was like, oh, I think I messed up a little bit. But with that brings us to the end of this video. If you like this super nerdy content, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and anime news, reaction, theory, and videos, yeah, we're gonna trying to be breaking into the news section later this year, actually. So I'm thinking about doing like a once a week segment, maybe, where I just sort of go over the week's biggest news stories, or stories for this type of content that people missed, or news stories that people missed. So keep on the lookout for that. Hopefully we can get that started before the end of 2021. And that's really it. That leaves us, it's the end of it. That's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, like and share and subscribe. Share it into your favorite subreddit groups, Twitter groups, Facebook groups, Instagram group chats, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.